Hey, what's up? I'm Coach Ryan Family from VIPAR. I just wrapped up a killer squat workout, and I wanted to share with you the warm-up that I did to prepare to squat. Squats felt awesome today, and I attributed a lot to the way I prepared for movement. So it's a 4-exercise series that you're gonna go 2 to 3 rounds through. How many rounds? Well, it depends how good you feel after you go that second round. You have to do at least 2 rounds, kind of grease the groove and get loose, get warm, break a sweat. And if you still feel you need a little more, you can go for a 3rd round. You should not need any more than 3 rounds of this series to get prepared to do squatting. So when we talk about squatting, we want to loosen up the joints, we want to activate and stiffen the core and the glutes, and we want to grease the squatting pattern. So this movement series does that quite nicely. Again, 4 exercises, 2 to 3 rounds too. Let's dive right in. All right, this first drill is called hip Codman exercises. Some people call them controlled articular rotations, but the idea is we're gonna explore a maximum range of motion of the hip joint. Now, it's important you wanna try your best to keep your spine and your torso stable. It's really, really challenging to do, and you may find yourself opening up your hips a little bit. You don't wanna do that. You wanna keep the points of your hips, your pelvis, squared directly toward the ground, and just make as large of a slow circle as you can with your knee. Now, you want to do 10 reps forward and 10 reps backward each leg. You're going to go on all 4s. You're going to brace your core tight, and you're going to go nice and slow. Lift the leg back, externally rotate. Try to keep points of your hips square if you can. Trace out to the side, big circle. Up underneath and back. Then we're going to reverse direction. Up, cross midline. Trace as wide of a circle as we can. Trying to stay tight, and then back down. You're gonna do 10 reps each direction, each leg. All right, your hips are gonna be nice and loose from the Codmans, and now we're gonna sear that booty on fire with a little 3-way hip circuit. You're gonna need a hip circle. This is a Mark Bell slingshot hip circle, or you can use a mini band around your knees. But you're gonna put it around the knees, and basically we're gonna train hip abduction function at various degrees of knee flexion, which you need hip abduction strength at all phases of the squat. So first, you're gonna have your toes pointed forward. You're not gonna flare them out. You're gonna point them forward, spread your feet out, and lean forward at the hips. And you're gonna open up wide, pushing as hard as you can, close and open for 10 reps, getting a good 1-second pause in that position. Once you do your 10, you're gonna sit and bring the torso upright. So now we're at a nice 90-degree angle, feet are still wide. 10 reps, pushing out to the side, squeezing your cheeks, keeping your torso braced tight. And the final position, you're gonna extend your legs out, and you're gonna lean back, still keeping the feet wide, toes straight ahead, and you're gonna push out and squeeze for 10 reps in that position as well. 10 reps in each of 3 positions, so we're talking about 30 reps is 1 set of this. All right, next we're gonna turn on the deep abdominal stabilizers as well as the hip flexors. It's important to have both the hip flexors and the abs turned on and really firing well prior to squatting so that you stay stable in the hole. So all you're gonna need for this one is a kettlebell. You're going to go up and put your knees at 90 degrees or your hips at 90 degrees with your low back pressed flat in the ground. The kettlebell is gonna be behind your head. So you're gonna do a slight pullover movement, and then one at a time, you're just gonna extend the leg straight out. You're not resting it on the ground, you're just hovering it 2 inches off the ground. Bringing it back, hover, bringing it back. Now the whole time you're doing this, you wanna keep your low back driven into the ground hard. And if you do it properly, you will feel the core light up. Last but not least is a banded RNT, or reactive neuromuscular training squat. For this, you're gonna take a light band, you're gonna tie it off down low with a power rack and put it over your shoulders. This is gonna try to pull you forward, which means it activates the muscles of your upper back as well as your glutes to keep you upright. You're also gonna need either a weight plate or a light kettlebell. You're gonna hold it at arm's length in front of you, and you're just gonna squat down and drive up, resisting the band pulling you forward. And you're gonna do 10 reps of that. All right, to recap, we're going 2 to 3 rounds of 4 exercises through this circuit. Starting with hip Codmans, or the hip circles, 10 forward, 10 backward each leg. Then immediately go into 3-way banded glute, 10 reps each position, so 30 reps total. Follow that up with the kettlebell dead bug, 10 reps each. You wanna keep that low back pressed in the ground hard, and don't let that foot touch the ground. It's only gonna hover. And then finally, a banded RNT, reactive neuromuscular training, plate squat for 10 reps. Hit that for 2 to 3 rounds. Your squat is gonna feel money when you start to load that barbell up. I'm Coach Ryan Family from the VIPAR Pit. If you like this video, please hit subscribe below. I'll catch you next time.